This week we've worked with manipulatives to solve multiplication and division word problems. We have also drawn models to solve multiplication and division word problems. Today we're going to be using our mathematical minds. We're going to be using what we know about multiplication and division to help us with solving this. So our first one that we're going to do is if 32 pencils are to be packed 8 to a box, then how many boxes are needed? So that means that some number times 8 equals 32, or some number of groups times 8 is the same thing as 32. So I know that a factor is missing. This could be a division problem, but it could also be a multiplication problem. So if this were a division problem, I would know that it would be 32 divided into, we're not sure how many, equals 8. So I know that that could be 8 times something to give me 32. So a factor is missing. We could also turn into something times 8 equals 32. I know my multiplication facts, and I know that 8 times 4 equals 32. So that means that our missing number would be 4. So if we pack 8 pencils to a box, there would be 4 boxes needed for 32 pencils. We have one more to do, and it says, a bag has 48 hair clips, and Laura and her 5 friends want to share them equally. How many hair clips will each person receive? So I know that I have 48, and I want to share them equally with Laura and her 5 friends. So that would be a total of 6 people. So that would be 48 divided by 6 equals blank. I can also use the fact that multiplication and division are inverses of each other to turn that into 6 times something equals 48. I don't know about you, but to me, multiplication just seems a little bit easier. So I like to turn them into multiplication problems. Now, I have 6 times something equals 48. What I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 6, or multiply up by 6 until I reach 48. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do something that's easy. 5s are easy. So I'm going to say 6 times 5, and that equals 30. Now I have a difference of 18 there. So I know that 6 goes into 18 3 times. So 6 times 3 equals 18. So now if I combine my 30 and my 18, that would give me this 48. So if I add my 5 and my 3, I could turn this into 6 times 5 plus 6 times 3, and that equals 18. And then what it would end up being is just the 6 times 5 and 3, which is 6 times 8, and that would give me that 48. And this one should be 48 as well.